Welcome to Crimiotory, where we delve into the darkest corners of true crime. In today's episode, we uncover the haunting case of Janet Chandler, a 22-year-old music student whose life was brutally cut short. February 1st, 1979. A snowplow driver makes a grim discovery near a wooded area in Ottawa County, Michigan. The nude body of a young woman buried in the snow, her arm jutting out in an eerie manner. This is the story of Janet Chandler. Janet Chandler, a 22-year-old music student at Hope College, was found brutally murdered. Her life was cut short in the most horrific way imaginable. At the time of her death, Janet worked as a night clerk at the Blue Mill Inn in Holland, Michigan. The town was in turmoil due to a strike at the Crimiotory paint plant, which led to the hiring of additional security by the Wackenhut Corporation. Around 80 Wackenhut security guards were housed at the Blue Mill Inn, where Janet worked and lived with her boss and best friend, Lori Swank. Janet and Lori indulged in affairs with the guards, leading to tension and jealousy, particularly from Lori. Janet's sheltered upbringing and devout Christian faith clashed with her newfound lifestyle. One night, Janet's affair with a guard led to a heated confrontation with a maid, causing a scandal that caught the attention of Arthur Paiva, the lead Wackenhut guard. Paiva, annoyed by Janet's behavior, conspired with Lori and others to teach her a lesson. What began as a plan to humiliate Janet turned into a night of unimaginable terror. On that fateful night, Janet was blindfolded and taken to a guest house. For the next 17 hours, she was subjected to brutal rape, torture, and ultimately strangulation by Robert Lynch, one of the guards. Janet's tormentors included at least 10 men and several women, who mocked and abused her until her last breath. Her body was discarded in a snowbank, where it was discovered miles away from the crime scene. For over 20 years, the murder of Janet Chandler remained unsolved. The perpetrators moved on with their lives, living in fear of the truth being uncovered. In 2003, a group of film students at Hope College, led by Professor David Schock, decided to create a documentary about Janet's murder. Their film, Who Killed Janet Chandler, sparked renewed interest and led to the reopening of the case. In 2004, investigators re-interviewed Robert Lynch, who eventually confessed to his role in the murder, implicating others including Arthur Paiva, Freddie Parker, Anthony Williams, James Nelson, and Lori Swank. In 2007, the trial began. Lynch and Swank testified against the others, revealing the horrific details of Janet's final hours. Paiva and the others were found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. Justice was finally served, but the scars of Janet's murder remain. Her family and friends continue to mourn the loss of a bright, young woman whose life was stolen in an act of senseless brutality. Janet Chandler's story is a reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of small-town life and the enduring power of truth and justice. May she rest in peace.